Well, a new Star Wars game. Star Wars Outlaw. With a fun new face. A face that looks like a man. A mannish face. A very masculine face. Something that screams, I have to make it look like a man because I'm an insecure lady. That's what it says to me. They can't handle the quote unquote male gaze. The male gaze is kryptonite to the radical feminist who infiltrates our video games, who hates us by nature. They want us dead. They want every single man who has a penis to not be able to look at a pretty lady. Example 1. This. Come on, stop. Pick this motherfucker. There we go. This is the actress that uses the face model. You know, this is the person's face that they use for the model. Notice the same thing. They purposely gave her a more masculine jaw. You can see the dimple. You can see the dimple. But everything's more pronounced. Like they purposely did that. You don't see this with male characters. The only time I think you do is when they want to make them look more, how I say it, unhinged. I think I've seen one meme showing like Trevor Phillips with the guy who plays Trevor Phillips. I think his last name's Ogg, or so, Stephen Ogg. But that makes sense because they wanted to make him look like a crazy meth head. This is just fucking grotesque. Not too bad in my opinion. They could have found a woman that looked just like this, to be honest. But they purposely made her look like this. This is her on the left. This is her altered on the right. They don't look nothing alike. They have features you could tell it is the same face model, but they made the jaw bigger than the cheekbones. You could just tell they masculinized the face. They just straight out made her look like a man, kind of. She looks like a woman here. And I heard the excuses on Twitter saying, oh, well, she wears makeup on this. No, even without the makeup, you could tell they purposely made her face more masculine. Outside of that, like many games, they want you to pay the minimum $70. 70 buckaroos. Now, in other countries, more poorer countries, you have to pay more. So maybe you're in, I don't know, some other country. Maybe $10 more. Instead of paying $70, you're paying $80. Maybe even $90. Maybe even $100. But you have to pay for it. You have to pay for the video game that looks like shit. It's pretty. You know, the environments of it look alright. But I'm not paying this much. I'm not gonna pay no $129 for a game. Yes, by the way, internet required to install the game. So when these Sony fanboys keep saying to you, oh, you have the data on the disc itself. Well, guess what, motherfucker? It's still on here. It's still, you still don't have it. I'm sorry. You don't have it. You would own nothing. You would eat the bugs. You would live in the pods. And you will play DRM games. That's the point we are getting at. And you gotta remember this. Outside this, let me show this again. Let me talk more about this again. $70. Now, I bitched about Dragon's Dogma 2 because this is one thing I hate the most. You see all these people bitching about the face of this. We know it's bad, of course, but they automatically assume just because it's not a Western game, they automatically assume it's going to be automatically better. People don't understand this, and this is something I need to say. I may make a video on its own just bitching about Dragon's Dogma 2 because I hate that shit. It's a glorified remake. But they still have their form of feminist and DEI bullshit. It just doesn't work the same as it does the West. We are more open about it. They are more passive aggressive about it. And more than serious about it when you think about it. These games should not be $70. You don't own them. You don't own them. You don't. This game, it's online only. And like with the Crew, that popular game that did well, that was sold, got taken off the internet, and the servers took it down. So you can't play it no more. And yet these fuckers are telling you, you should play a $70 game. I don't care even if people like Dragon's Dogma 2. You shouldn't pay $70. And plus they add microtransactions. Same thing with this shit. I'm gonna bitch about this game too. This game looks like garbage. Pretty, but garbage. You can tell when the game's shit now. Made by Ubisoft. I automatically assume it's not gonna be good. And no, I am not going to buy it. If there's a way I'll pirate it, I'll pirate it. But I recommend don't play it. What gets to me about people is that the best thing you could do is just not play the game. That's how I see it. You just don't play it. Don't buy it. If you know a way to pirate it, pirate it. This is just bullshit. How even with games outside the West, they do this shit too, and people don't want to admit this either. They do the same thing, but as I keep saying, I need to talk more about this game, because this DEI stuff, you know, when people are talking about right now, oh, DEI and all this, it doesn't matter how much you can bitch about it, they're still going to do it, because that DEI money, that forced diversity quota stuff, will keep being forced on us. It's going to keep being forced on us. And people like say, you know, like these people who are hopium addicts, where they just like, oh, well, the Japanese developer's going to save us. No, they won't. They make more money doing this than they would worrying about you customers. They hate you because they're such a broad demographic they're trying to get, and they still get it. The gaming industry is by far the most profitable industry ever. And people like say, well, how about those layoffs? Do you think that even matters? They're still doing it. You would think by now they would stop doing it, but they're not. They want to keep doing this because they know they get DEI. They get that DEI money, and they make all that money. More money than they ever have. And plus they have, it's Star Wars, so it's owned by Disney. They can keep doing this. Oh, they're not doing well. But guess what? They're doing just fine. years of, you know, the quote-unquote fan base, which in reality, we're in the minority. I complain about this stuff too, but you know what? We are in the minority. We are a vocal minority, and we won't be listened to because it's not worried about us. You know who they're worried about? The lowest common denominator. They are worried about them. They don't care about, you know, gamers. They hate gamers. Why do you think games are pretty much the same? They're all the fucking same. Either first-person shooter or third-person shooter, battle royale, very basic controls, walking sims. Nothing unique no more. There's no variety anymore. And it gets to me because these people keep bitching about, oh, well, this is bad. I agree. But even if you go for a fucking Japanese game, they have the same fucking problem. Microtransactions, undeveloped garbage. I guarantee when this game comes out, it's going to be buggy. There's going to be a bunch of bugs, maybe some microtransactions, of course. They need to make that extra money and milk you out. And just because, oh, a game's Japanese, Japanese, it will still do shit. It will still do shit. And it will be still shit. I should make a video just on Dragon's Dogma 2. Because I played Dragon's Dogma 1, and I'm not going to buy Dragon's Dogma 2. But they fucked up on the face, and I know there's like this hype of the face is fucked up and all that, but you need to worry about other things too. You need to worry about this. You need to worry about this. You see this? $70. This is the new normal. You don't own the game. You don't own the game. Once servers go down, it's gone forever, most likely. You have to be online to download it. How fucked up is that? DRM. $70. You will own nothing. And that's for the basic edition. I guarantee they cut all that content. All that content's gone. If you don't buy the deluxe. This is the point of gaming. Now you could buy AA games. But would that help? Fuck no. We see this with, and I thought about talking about this one topic too, with the, Helldivers 2. They have the same issues too. It's just they're keeping it. It's sort of like they're trying to close up a open gaping wound, trying to damn this. But that feminist wants to keep talking. That's how bad. This is how bad the gaming industry is. They don't care anything about us because they want to get that lowest common denominator. But that's all I'm going to talk about. It's going to be a shorter video. If you like this video, like it. If you don't, you don't. But don't buy this game. If there's a pirated version, get that. Or wait for this game on sale. And I guarantee it will go down to $15 or something. That you won't even own. Take care.